Good morning, Washington. This is Big Dave here at DCRTV.com on the 2nd of November 2011. I'm just listening here to the radio. Remember the radio? That was a good idea way back then, wasn't it? The radio. television without pictures. Anyhow, I'm tuning into 94.7 FM on my HD radio here. And I noticed that there's no HD radio signal on 94.7 today. It's just the main analog signal. You know, I'm fiddling with the antenna here, and I'm getting a nice strong signal, but there's just no HD radio signal here. So no HFS 97.5 and no JFK, the relay there. You know, nobody listens to those things anyhow, probably. But you know, if you're gonna do HD radio, some days it's there, some days it's not. It's there today, it's not there tomorrow. You know, I'm telling you, it's a broken model. You know, if HD radio is going to work, it needs to be there all the time. And to have it there some days and not there other days is just kind of kooky. You know, these radio companies just don't really want to do it. You know why? Because it takes away listeners from their main channel. You know, why give it? Why if you can listen to 94.7 Fresh FM, fine. But why put other things on there that's just going to take listeners away from our main signal? You know, what's the point? Well, the company says you have to do it, so they do it. It's crazy, man. You just look at this and you go, what a screwed up model. All right, folks. So what's the big news today? The big news today is Mac McGarry. Oops. The wires, we're getting tangled up in the wires there. Mac McGarry is retiring as the host of, let me get this focused here, as the host of the long-running quiz show there. It's Academic on Channel 4. Mac's been doing the show for 50 years. This is 50th season, I believe. He's in his mid-80s. And he's been having some problems with his health, so he wasn't able to do the show so far this season. And Hillary Howard from WTOP has been stepping in to fill in, so the show continues. It's a good show there. It promotes local high schools, and it's I think continually sponsored by Giant Food. Anyhow, it used to be a locally owned company. Now it's owned by some crazy big food conglomerate somewhere. But anyhow, Mac is retiring from the show we're hearing. Sad news there. He's a good guy. He's been working over there at Channel 4 for a long time. And here's some photos in the massive DCRTV archives. There's Mac. And I don't know where that was. Mac and his wife at some function of some sort. And there he is there. You know, so we're going through the M's here. Ooh, M's. Here, let's say some M's there at the, McNeil. Mr. McNeil there. Remember WSVA radio? When I went to college at JMU, man, that station came in good. WSVA 550 AM. It just blasted through the college dorm there. There's some M's there, okay. I got some interesting M's here in the, look at that. This is, what's that in F? M9. I don't know. Anyhow, that's Channel 7 there from way back when. And then we got some more Channel 7 memories. I guess M for memories. There's Frank Herzog, Susan Cade, Renee Poussant, and who is that? That's not Tim Brand. Maybe it is. I don't know who that is. That's whoever was a sports guy back in, when was this? The 80s? Okay, Dina, right? Oh, here we got, okay, here's another cool one from the M category. I don't know why this is filed under M. Maybe for Marine. Yeah, Marine and Gordon there on Channel 9. Back when it was WDVM. Of course, Paul Farley used to say it was WDMV, but no, it was WDVM. Anyhow, some interesting little memories there from the massive DCRTV archives. Well, if you go to DCRTV today and you page down a little bit, you'll see that we've got a nice write-up in Washingtonian. There we are. There's Washingtonian, that magazine, the nice fat magazine that comes out every month. And on the Capital Comment blog, Here we go. DCRTV, the rumor blogger, broadcasters like the rumor bloggers like the blogger, rumor bloggers love to hate and hate to love. Anyhow, so that's cool. This is a 2-year-old picture of me. Beard's a little grayer these days, so what the hell. Anyhow, a very nice article by Carol Ross Joint there, and I like the article. It's all really cool. As radio veteran David Bird quoted, and DCRTV is the place to go if you want wire copy that's 3 days old. Place to go if you want wire copy that's 3 days old. Go to the reliable source. Oh, we do. I praise Dan Steinberg because whenever he uses stuff from DCRTV, he always credits me, and I kind of slam Paul Farhi there, and he says there Washington Post writes about local radio and TV frequently. Yeah, they do. They write about it every now and then, but it's like, I don't know. Let's look at DCRTV today, okay? Let's just look at the main site today. Let's just look at the front page, okay? We'll see how DCRTV compares to the Washington Post. Mac McGarry retiring from its academic. Okay, you're probably not going to see that in the Washington Post. BOC hires a beer model for their weather. Look at her. Okay, that probably won't be in the Post anyhow because it's Salisbury. America's Most Wanted to Lifetime. Okay, that was in the Post. And you know what? Guess what? I credited the Post. Okay? The difference is, when I take stuff from the Post, I always credit the Post. That's one reason why there's a lot of Post links in my website, because every time I get something from the Post, I give them credit. The Washington Post doesn't usually return the favor. Okay, here's news that you won't find in the Washington Post. Five's Karen Gray Houston has been sidelined by an Achilles tendon injury. And, 20 people laid off over there at Metro Traffic at Clear Channel in the Washington area. 20 people! Anything in the Post about that? Nah. Some Baltimore news. Oh, here's an interesting story. Jorge Andres to ESPN. Anything in the Post about that? He's an anchor. Just happens to be a Spanish guy. Spanish language guy there on Channel 25. Telemundo. I haven't seen anything in the Post about that. Maybe they did something, but I don't know. Channel 9 to add Bounce TV. That's interesting. I don't think we'll see anything in the Post about that. But interesting stuff, okay? I really like Channel 9's Weather Channel. Okay, it's just radar weather. They just show the weather thingy, but it's really accurate. They have one of the best radar weathers, and I think they do a really nice community service with that radar channel, which is Comcast 208. Okay, here in the Washington area. Verizon has it on a different number, and Cox has it on a different number, but if you have Comcast, it's on 208. And I really like their radar weather, because in the bad weather, when it's thunderstorming, and you can just flip on 203 and you can see, oh, there's the thunderstorm over Dulles Airport and it's coming this way. It's really nice. Okay, Channel 7 has a nice radar weather too, but it's not always on the Weather Channel. They have a Doug Hill's weather now, and sometimes they flash to the weather radar, and sometimes they're running other stuff, but I like Channel 9 because it's 24/7 most of the time. Okay, there's Saturday mornings when they don't run the weather, but most of the time it's on there. So if you want to check the weather, now you can go on the internet and go to their website and find the same thing basically, but it's nice to have it on television. And I'm told they're going to keep that. They're going to move it to 9.3 and put this Bounce TV thing on 9.2. So I really hope that the local cable companies continue to carry both channels, both sub-channels from Channel 9, because the Weather Channel is cool. I always wondered why Channel 9 doesn't put some audio on that, though. It's just silence. Why they don't put NOAA Weather Radio or something. Maybe they can just have a loop of the local forecast on there. I don't know. We're hearing Ron Smith could be back on the radio next week. Sad news. He revealed on his October 17th show that he had rather extensive spreading pancreatic cancer. Then he did his October 18th show, and then he's been off since then. We're hearing from station officials that he's going to attempt to come back next week sometime, maybe the 7th. What is the 7th? Monday? So let's look forward to that. Ron Smith, one of the greats, Baltimore media greats of all time. All right, folks, that's the big notes for today. Thanks to Carol Joint for that wonderful write-up in Washingtonian. DCRTV has only been around for 14 plus years. It's amazing that some of these news organizations haven't given us any, written us up about. I don't think I've ever had, Bob Levy back when he did the Q&A thing. I did a Q&A with him on WashingtonPost.com. I think it was back in 2003 or something like that. But that's the last time I've ever done anything. Post has really ever officially written about DCRTV or done anything about us. No articles, no nothing. I realize I'm competition. And, they're jealous of what we do here. And they kind of go, oh, gosh, look at all the stuff we don't have. And I can understand that. But it's like, it's about time to write about me. The man that Washington broadcasters fear. Carol Jordan asked me that, do you like being feared? And I'm going, I'm just a lovable fuzzball. There's nothing to fear. Well, anyhow, thanks to Carol for that wonderful piece. Really cool. I like it. Okay, folks, that's Dave TV for today, Wednesday. Wow, this week's going fast. Wednesday, the 2nd of November. Have a good one, and cut.